Hey, guys, you nearly frightened me to death, creeping up on me like that. My name is Scurver. I seek treasures of the unknown. I'm impressed you've come this far. Were you guided by a sixth sense? Or just plain lucky? Either way, you're quite something. Shall we put your luck? Have you heard of the temple below? It is a work of art, molded by the ancient burrowers to appease the bones of dragons. As a precaution, a broadsword which can crush the bones of drakes is stored in the temple. Truth told, it's the laughingstock of many a swordsmith. They say it's as blunt as a bludgeon. A dull blade, meant to slay a dragon. Curious, is it not? I would search for it myself, but I'm afraid I'd fare poorly against the demons. If you happen to come upon the sword, please, let me have a look at it. This place is incredible, eh? The bones of dragons, exuding awe. A dream come true.
I'm keeping a close watch. Sometimes. How I ended up here. Why didn't I... Please. You have a heart of gold.
No, don't mention it. It's the least I can do for a dear friend. But, do pay for it.
Yep, I'm that good.
Ugh. Good morning. So I made really good progress, over the last day and a half, or last even half a day. But the full day, I'd say I went up quite a few levels, and I'm getting close to end game. In fact, I've completed pretty much every level, with the exception of Boletaria, and the one that I always save for last, because it's a giant pain in the ass, Valley of Defilement. Well, I put it off for a while, so let's see what happens. I know it's going to happen. I'm playing with a broken controller. There's precariously placed enemies and ledges everywhere. There's a reason I put this off for last. And the truth of the matter is I don't even need to be here. Like, I could beat the game just as well without it, but there's a lot of content here. And there are spells and there's armor and stuff we want to have access to. So we're going to just be here. And try to have a positive attitude about it. We'll fail because this place is cancer. And how do you treat cancer? You don't have a positive attitude about it. You know what it is. Oh, you mean like that? Yeah. And of course I was full body because I'm an idiot. I'm fine. I was in body form. That's alright. I don't care that much. It may mean I don't get access to some of the content on this stage. I don't care. This place, I'll just be happy just to make it through it. There are quite a few secrets here. One of them being the Moonlight Greatsword. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get a hold of that if I don't die again. In body form. The Meat Cleaver is a terrible weapon to have here because you do a lot of lunging with it. Obviously, you saw what happened when I tried to hit that enemy. And, well, plus the fact that my stick is drifting. I mean, my controller, that stick. And you have a recipe for disaster there. So what are we going to do? We're going to kick body form. And knowing all that we know, even after platinum this game, spending hundreds of hours in it, is that we're going to stay in body form, and we're going to use this weapon here. Because that's what a smart person would do. And we're smart. We're smart. We're real smart. And we're going to die. We're going to die again and again. You need a one-handed sword. Claymore's as good as any, I suppose. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, that'll work for here. Claymore is a beast. These guys will try to knock you off. It's not bad that they're, like, placed in the worst position so that you fall off naturally, but they try to push you off. Push. And it's fine. You get used to it. That's why you bring magic. We have ways of dealing with stuff, so we don't have to put risks. We don't have to take risks. We don't put risks, we'll take them. Put them where, I'm not sure. Hiya! Cling ring would be nice. Well, that's what we'll do. We'll just wear the cling ring. So we have pure white tendency in 3 of the 5 levels, and pure black in Archstone, since we didn't need it anymore. We didn't need pure white there. Once we grabbed everything we needed, we went to pure black, which is why I'm able to get almost twice as many experience points when I'm farming now in the same amount of time. I was getting like 1,700 per stingray before. No, it's not twice as much, but it's going a lot faster. I'd say it's a third faster. Plus I'm leveled up, so I don't have to, I have enough magic where I can cast stuff and not have to use fresh spice for my spells. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever. Hey, that broke my frickin' chance, didn't it? Maybe not. Alright, we're still good. Now, you want to be kind of careful around here. Because you're about to start running into some really big enemies. Oh man, rats. Why did it have to be rats?
finished already. My little one is a growing boy. Please be generous.
Yeah. So anyway. Rats. Lots of them. Take those guys. And it looks like we're about to run into our first big enemy. They're dangerous because they can take a lot of punishment and because they can knock you off the ledge. But we came prepared. They're weak against fire. All these enemies are weak against fire, which is typically the case for a lot of little ads for a lot of these swamp enemies in a lot of the Soulsborne games. Jeez. So if you get White World tendency, there will be a ladder that will appear here. Otherwise, it doesn't show up. And there's a Istrel Sphere, which has high resistance, but it sucks. It's just there's some other good items up there, if I'm not mistaken, but is it worth going on? Get White World tendency? Not a horse shit you have to go through. Nah. Yeah, you were a big boy, weren't you? Since we have some of the best fire spells in the game, the bosses here shouldn't really pose any kind of an issue whatsoever. Or any bosses for that matter. But especially these. Speaking of which, we are at the first boss on 5-1. Try not to puke, I guess. You've seen worse. That is how Firestorm, that's how it be doing. So, it's very, very powerful. It is too powerful, but I'm glad it's that powerful, because it takes a lot of work to unlock it, and to get the most out of it, so. And our magic is only at 40 or so. We're wearing a ring of magical sharpness as well, which helps the damage on it. Dark Silver armor is the best looking armor in the game. It's got some of the best magic defense in the game. It's got very high defense in it. It's not the heaviest. It's a medium armor set, but we'll probably only be using the shield when we get it, when we get the set. Because I think, in my opinion, it's the most balanced shield in the game. It gives the most bang for your buck. I would recommend using just R2 only in these really tight corridors. We're about to go into the shit show. That's what I should have gotten. I should have got my Adjudicator shield. Not that it would be too terribly amazing, but because it's not even leveled up, but yeah, I might hold off on playing this area. It's a headache. It really is that annoying. It's not even like I'm gonna go, you know, picking everything up and trying to kill all the enemies and doing this and doing that. I just don't mess with it. I will though. In the name of being, you know, a good human being when I'm playing with video games for people who, you know, want to beat the game, I'll try to champ it out. So, but I'm not gonna do it right now. It's early.